Skip the cutscene. That takes forever every single time. Jube. The Cliff Racer Destroyer. Random fighter. I'm just some random fighter. Got some abs on him.
I'm sure the net is gone. Quiet. Here comes the guard. This is where
He's backing.
come with me.
I'm coming. I'm gonna switch my controls. I prefer my U's being E, and then when I jump, spacebar. Whenever I start a new game, I always like to try and run past the guard. I don't know why. It's like a race. What's her name?
The sooner you leave,
Oh,
the
just
sooner
guard.
you can move on.
I was kind of hoping she'd have an actual name. Activate. I see. Guard. Hello, guard.
You finally arrived. Our record can show from where.
I usually go Nord. I usually go Nord or Imperial. I think I'll just go... I'll go something I usually don't go. I almost never pick the Argonian or the Khajiit. Acrobatics, athletics, hand-to-hand, light armor. That's more of a thief. Okay. I'm just do the Fighters Guilds. We'll pick a fighter. Do a Fighters Guild run.
Great. I'm sure you'll fit right in. Follow me up to the office and they'll finish your release.
Thank you very much. So in this playthrough, I'm using MGEXE, Mad Leveler. I'm using some mod that sharpens chat boxes because they get really blurry.
Yes, we've been expecting you. You'll have to be recorded before you're officially released. There are a few ways we can do
So
this. and the
Celsius or
choice is
Gala?
yours.
Oh, I'll do it myself. Combat, strength, intelligence. We'll go speed. I don't like being too slow. Long blade. Let's do blunt. Where in the world is blunt at? Blunt weapon. I'm just gonna go light armor. I know medium armor is pretty bad. Bring a shield with armor, security. We'll go acrobatics, mercantile. Get a little bit of money. Speechcraft. I guess short blade. I think I need short blade. I don't remember how to spell it. We'll just stick with adventure for now. Adventure, well, permanently.
Very good. The letter that preceded you mentioned you were born under a certain sign. And what would that be?
Apprentice, the Aequinotch, the lady, the lord, the lover, the mage, the ritual, the serpent, the shadow, the seed, the thief, the tower. These really aren't all that great. The warrior. I know a few of these are okay. Lady's not too bad. The seed's really good for speed. Tower's not bad for 50 points, but it's once a day. That's not too good. Steed would be nice. Personality and endurance, that's not too bad either. I'm not really going to use any. I'll just use Steed. Why not? I could always go a little fast.
Now, before I stamp these papers, make sure this information is correct.
My name is Random Fighter. Wonderful.
Show your papers to the captain when you
Thank
enter
you.
the release fee.
Got my ID. I'm gonna steal this. Who else does this trick? You always steal the limeware platter.
Continue through to the next building and talk to Sellers.
I always steal it, then I sell it and get like 100 gold from it. Because of my terrible mercantile. Silver, Matt's book. I used to take all this crap, but I'll take this for the pop-ups. I stopped taking them because you get like no money out of it. At that point, I don't really see any reason to take them. It's just a waste of time. Okay. Grab Fargoth's ring. Plates. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Mad leveler enabled. There's a reason why I'm using the mad leveler. Morrowind's leveling system's pretty garbage. If you're not very careful, you can really fuck yourself over big time, and you won't realize it until you're like 10 or 15 levels. Hi, Fargo. Until you're like 10 or 15 levels into the journey, and then you have to restart, and that's not fun. You'll end up with a really low hit points. Your endurance is going to be like nothing. It's going to be really, really bad. But with the mad leveler, you don't really have to think too much. You can kind of just play the game normally, and it just works out very, very well. It does ruin the min-maxing part of the game if you're into that. I'm gonna steal his money. Fargoth's money. If you're into min-maxing, you won't like the Mad Levelers mod, but I fucking love it. It makes this game infinitely easier to play. Not easier. Better. It's less tedious. I can't forget this axe. Even want to sell it for like no gold. Though the guy will like me. Maybe he'll give me a better deal. Up to this lighthouse. Usually I have a whole like train I run here. To like do Fargoth's ring, get the axe, the tax man, her husband, I believe. Just all that stuff. It's such a massive boost to the beginning of the game. You also can't forget about the man that falls out of the sky, but the Mad Leveler also is really nice. It do this. It doesn't just make it easier to get your skills up just normally, so you don't have to mess around too much. It also raises your main attributes as you use them. So when you get to the end levels of this game, through the main quest, through like the Fighters Guild, the Mages Guild, these will start to level up. So if you're strength, if you're a fighter, your strength will go up, your endurance will go up, speed if you're walking around a lot. It's really nice. Is he moving? I don't see him moving. He ain't moving. I don't think. He's a midnight elf. I think I see his torch. He's moving. He's on the move. Look at him. Wish I had a telescope or something. I'm not sure if MGEXE makes the game look better or if it's just lighting. I know it helps make the game run smoother for me, because without it, the engine or however the game's built, it'll run on like a 30 frames, but you can lower the game resolution, I think, or like the file resolution, something like that, and it's just so much smoother. It's way better, and it doesn't change the game at all, but it does feel like it looks a tiny bit better. It's hard to tell though. I don't I don't think graphically it does much other than distance. Land distance. Look at him crouching. He's a sneaky bastard. There goes his torch. Don't worry, bro. No one sees you over there. You're definitely being sneaky over there. Look at him. He's sneaky. Look how sneaky he is. Bargoth. My man. Oh, shit. You are so sneaky. My dude. Look at him. He's still sneaking. I wonder when he stops. When does he stop sneaking? Look how he sneaks. He's crazy. Dude, everyone suspects you now. I didn't think he sneaked this long. I thought he ended it. My memory, I thought he ended it like here-ish, but damn, he really went far. So don't mind me. I'm just gonna steal from this log. I appreciate it greatly. Thank you. Got the ring. Oh, these are also from... I think these are... I believe they're from Mad Leveling. They're pretty much going to be worthless to me, but they are there if you ever have issues with the mod. I highly recommend getting the mod. Highly recommend. I've used it ever since it came out, and I even gave him an endorsement. Like,
What assistance do you need?
it's generally just such a good mod. You really need to get it if you play Morrowind. It's so good. You could give this dude his money, but fuck you. I'm not giving you no money. That guy's good. So before I do anything else, I'm gonna need a weapon. You can take all this silverware from me. I don't want it. Look at this. Watch. 650. Oh, that was a lot more than I thought it was gonna be. Okay. I recall that being almost nothing. That's incredible. I thought I was gonna get scammed. Oh, it's a devil number. Better get rid of that. Matched. So I'm going long blade. The guy drops an enchanted weapon. Is it long blade or is it short blade? I feel like he drops a long blade. Let's pick this up on here. Oh dang, we're almost in the whole set. No helmet, but oh my. Oh my, oh my. I usually don't like going a fighter character. I like kind of like a magic character. I don't get too overpowered when I play this game. I don't think that's very fun. But I do... I don't know. I feel like being a fighter is just a little bit boring. I hope he dropped a long blade. Oh my god. It's like it's just a little bit boring to go a fighter character over a mage. I guess you could always drop like a spell like destruction or something like that as one of your main skills. That's always the thing you could do, but I feel like magic characters are a little bit more fun to play, even if you don't go the OP route. He's supposed to drop now, isn't he? I just feel like mages are just a bit more fun. Oh boy. I want this book. I believe... Now this is usually so much more blurry, but with the mod that I have that kind of sharpens it, it makes it look a lot better. I think it had to use AI to make this work, if I remember correctly. Which makes sense with, I mean, just look at it, but this man's crazy. They laughed at me when I suggested this. We'll see who laughs after I leap to the top of their towers and scream out my success. Oh, This man was crazy, but I love this guy. I remember the first time. Oh, he did drop a longsword. I remember the first time I came across that guy when I was a kid. Like he scared the ever living shit out of me. And then I just always ran over here to loot him. And then come to my surprise, everyone does that. It's crazy. It's crazy how that all comes together. Anyone who's played this game pretty much immediately goes to that guy. And I love it. I fucked up my controls. Mouse 0, I believe. There we go. I don't know if I have the Dark Brotherhood mod or not. I think there's a mod that stops the Dark Brotherhood from attacking you early. I don't think I have anything like that. I was never really a big fan of selling the Dark Brotherhood shit. I feel like that's kind of boring, especially in Morrowind. You get so much gold, and then you kind of just win in the game, and that's kind of boring. And I don't really like that. You're gonna end up with a lot of gold anyway, but at the very least, you know, I feel like the early game of this game is a lot more fun. I mean, not overpowered, but I also want to fight a character, so I don't know if that really counts. I don't have any room here to argue. I do feel like MV does make these more beautiful. I don't feel like the water's this good normally. I could be wrong. I could be misremembering. So I'm gonna drop in here real quick. It's kind of like the technique. You get Forgos's ring. You talk to that dude to start the quest, but you don't hand the quest in to get the full money. You can drop to that dude, grab his shit, rob him. Rob his dead body. I don't think it's still robbing. At that point, it's like preemptive grave digging, essentially. Loot that guy. Take his shit. You come here, you killed this guy. So he might beat my ass, we'll see. Do I have any... I'll save that.
Go ahead.
And if you beat his ass, you can go to the tax man, and you just get so much money. If you talk to the tax man beforehand, he'll actually, like, he'll take your money. Or he doesn't take your money. What does he do? Oh my god, this dude just had a fucking oh my, dude, use that weapon. I think he, like, takes some of the money away, and then he gives some of it to you. But if you don't talk to him, well, now if you talk to him, he'll give you the full bajingas. The full bajingas. And you won't lose any of the money whatsoever. Let's see here.
What's this about?
I wonder why we haven't heard from him in a few days. Still, these are dangerous times we live in, and these sort of things will happen. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? I actually forgot to accuse the guy. Oh, that sucks. Do I really have to give up some of this money? Gosh dang it. Alright. Well. We'll reload that then. You have to accuse him first. Then you kill him.
What do you want?
Doesn't really matter what you say at that point. Now when you do it, please tell me he sells the mall. Oh, I got robbed. I lost the mall. I've been robbed. I've been absolutely robbed.
Any time now.
So, what I forgot to do was actually talk to him and pretty much tell him, like, dude, you're a murderer. Dude, you're a murderer. Like, what are you doing? Now he just gives you the full gold because I actually, like, found the murderer. But if you don't accuse him beforehand, you don't get the proof, and then you lose out. You have to, like, give him gold, and he gives a little bit back. In this case, I'm getting the full 500 back. Under normal circumstances, you get, like, it's like 100 or 200, maybe 300, something like that. It's not good. I want the full payout. Do I have his ring on me? I do. So you can take the ring. You can, like, gaslight his wife. Pretend you don't know shit. Okay, I just found this in the dirt. Don't mind me. I just found this in the dirt. Don't mind me. Hey, what's up, babe? Oh, you found the ring I gave him. Thank you so much, Random Fighter. It's a good to have someone to remember him by. Something to remember him by. Though I'll never see him again. Here, take this. He usually traveled with a couple when he was doing his job. He didn't this time if only he had. 2 standard restore health potions. That probably wouldn't have helped. Normally when I fight that guy, he beats my ass and my fatigue gets fucked. I doubt those health potions. Give him some fucking fatigue potions. That man, if you let him beat on you, he'll turn your fatigue to 0 and just destroy you. Absolutely maul you to death. He's an animal. Alright, Ariel. Oh, he's got some gold. I want all of your gold, buddy.
Please, feel free. Talk at your leisure.
Oh, there we go. Books. Package. I love how the package is like a piece of paper. It's literally just a piece of paper. Well, it's not... I don't think it's a literal package. You can have the robes, you know, the shoes. I guess the package could just be like a little note. Hat. I need that for now. I don't like the ring. Personally, I don't like the ring. I don't need the axe. I feel like the ring... It heals between, like... What does it heal between? Like 1 and 8? 1 and 5. So sometimes you're just gonna get healed 1, sometimes it's 5, and then sometimes it's in between. And that's just god awful. Imagine spamming that ring. And I feel like... I don't remember if you spam it, if you get the full effect. Sometimes... Like if you spam it like 5 times in a row, let's say it's like all 2, you'd expect to get 10 back. I'm not sure if that's how that works, or if when you spam it and you don't let it fully heal you, it kind of like cancels it out a bit. I just don't like that ring. It's honestly not even good early game. It's just so bad. I'd rather just buy a potion or something. What is the Fighters Guild? What do you do? Barbarian. That's your job, as a barbarian. Alright, Fighters Guild, Mages Guild, Fighters Guild. What I've always loved about the Fighters Guild in Balmora, not in Balmora, in Morrowind. Sign me up, what's my first order? It's like the only Fighters Guild in the entire game.
Speak, traveler.
It does get political near the end, but at first you kind of get to do some Fighters Guild stuff. Sort of fight some stuff. Oblivion you kind of also get to, but it kind of falls apart pretty quickly as well. Especially when you're literally assassinating. Oh, hello there. I love these guys, by the way. When you literally assassinate like an entire another like Fighters Guild. Is this her house? With the DLC, you get this like nice quest log. It is so nice. Bayless. You assassinate like an entire other like Fighters Guild essentially. I can't remember their name off the top of my head. Like it's, and then Skyrim doesn't even have a Fighters Guild. They have the Campaigns Guild.
Precious, so make it quick.
It's like the only, it's like the only real like Fighters Guild in the series, and it's really disappointing. Because like I enjoy Oblivion is fine for a tiny bit, but I enjoy the idea of fighting monsters as like a contractor in a way. Oh god, I'm gonna fail all of these. You kind of get that in this game. You get that a little bit in Oblivion, not too much. You get that a little bit in this game, not too much, but it's probably the closest. This one's 200, so you get something out of that. It just sucks that this guild gets so just wiped,
My time is precious.
just completely treated like garbage. It sucks. I really like the Fighters Guild as a concept. I love this beginning quest. It is so just nostalgic for me. I remember killing these rats up here and just getting my ass handed to me every time. Like they would just lay me out. It's the same problem with the dude in Satanine. He absolutely decimates you. And so do these rats. Oh, I can't see shit. Why is my brightness so low? I need like a torch or something for sure. Things I know better, but back in the day when I was a kid, like these rats would just take me to town. They would fist me big time, and it was never fun. So this is the lady with all the pillows, isn't she? Where are all your pillows at, ma'am? Oh, yep. That's nostalgic. I love it. I've always wondered what she does with all these pillows. 25 pillows, damn. Damn, I wonder who makes all those pillows. Hi there. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We'll go back now. I love that quest. It's one of my favorite quests in the entire game. Just from the nostalgia. Like, I don't know. I love that quest so much. It's just fun. It's just so fun.
All right.
I don't know why my game's so dark. Yep. All handled. Egg poachers. Yes, egg poachers may sound silly, but those Kwama eggs are among the few things worth exporting from this nasty little province. Dram Barrow, the owner of the Shulk egg mine, wants to make an example of these thieves to keep other miners from getting funny ideas. The egg poachers Savillo Othan and Danila Valas are former egg miners and longtime local troublemakers. You can handle that, can't you? Report back when the poachers are dead. So are they stealing eggs? I remember reading up on some things. Let me get some health potions. Like, I'm pretty sure that's a big... I can't remember the lore. I feel like that's a big deal. Stealing eggs is like a big deal. Big deal. In Morrowind. I don't remember why. I don't know if it's like a famine or something going on. My lady, I require potions. What do you got for me? I could have sworn she sold some health potions. Oh no. Oh dear. Okay. Oh no. I think the Fighters Guild has some. I thought she sold health potions. Hmm. Who sells health potions? I could have sworn it was her. Guard? At least you're not as annoying as the Skyrim guards. You are badass though. Look at that. Little Dunmer. Dunmer. Alright, this chest has what I need. Oh, they're all cheap ones. Oh, they're cheaping out. Oh, hello. Hello. Alright, let's go get those poachers. So the egg mine, I believe, is just around this bend. You gotta follow this mountain. That dude is always stuck up there. I don't know why. He's always stuck up there for me. I love these steel striders. I just love the idea of these things. They're so cool. I don't know how they stand up straight like that, but you know what? I respect them. I respect them for what they do. They're great little vehicles. God, it's so foggy. I feel like I usually remove the fog. Not this time, I guess. Oh well. So I believe the entire reason they added the fog in the first place was because Morrowind's not actually as big as it seems to be. So they add the fog to make it seem like it's a really big place, which worked for me when I was a kid playing this game. But this game is like really small. Sevilla Orlena. This game is really small. It's a little mind-blowing when you think about it, especially when you get telekinesis. I need a torch badly. I need a torch badly. We got some eggs. Look at those eggs. Excuse me. I'm admiring the eggs. Look at those things. Aren't those cool? They're literally triangles. They're little Doritos. You can see the triangles on there. They're like little Doritos. Large Kwame egg. Alright, so I am here. Oh, not you. I don't think I usually have the mod on. I think I went the wrong way too. Excuse me. Pardon me. Don't mind me. I have no interest in you. I do not want to kill you and take your armor and sell it and become super overpowered. I have no interest. I think I'm going the wrong way. Am I going the wrong way?
Yes, friend.
Do not say he agreed with me. You're going the wrong way, jackass. I'm pretty sure I'm going the wrong way. I feel like I'm supposed to be following those tracks somewhere else. And I don't think this is it. I'm dedicated. I'm dedicated. That always happens. Those motherfuckers are always paralyzing you. It's all they do. Fuck you and your corpse. All they do is they just paralyze you all day. Like that. There was one time where I fought these things and they just non-stop paralyzed me over and over and over again. It was the most ridiculous thing in the world. It is so ridiculous. It's crazy. So the Mad Leveler, normally how Morrowind works, you have to use a skill a certain amount of times. Get 5, I believe it's 5. Is it 5? I can't remember how many level ups you get. You get like 5 or times 5 or something like that if you use it enough. And then when you level up, you can select 3 skills And that's just how you... Oh, dear God. And that's how you min-max. I think that's them. Not you. I don't want you. That's how you min-max it. But the mad leveler... And it's really annoying because you have to work your ass off to make it work. Oh, my God. To make it work out. But the mad leveler... essentially makes it so that you can just level up and you can only put like 1 point into each attribute. No. Yes. Something like that. I think it's attributes. You are a dick. You put 1 skill point essentially into the attributes and you don't have to worry about min-maxing. And I'd love to demonstrate that at some point. It just... Asshole, leave me alone. Oh my God, they're perma-spawned. I needed that mod big time. The mad leveler really does make this game a lot better. I explained that very poorly, but it really is a very good mod to have. I thought this guy despawns. Maybe he despawns when you sleep. I think I brought potions with me. What do we got here? Health, fatigue. But it essentially makes it so that you don't have to worry about anything and you can just play the game normally and all of your stats will... Like that. My speed went up by 1. All because I'm doing all this running around. Instead of putting 1 point when you sleep and level up, you get the option, if you use it enough, it's 1 through 5. And if you min-max it, it's not a big deal, but it takes forever. With the mad leveler, it just levels up naturally. And then when you actually level up, I think you just put 1 point into them, and then it just naturally goes up from there. I think min-maxing is still better overall, but that requires a lot more just time and effort. Oh, they got a buddy. It just requires a lot more time and effort to min-max, and the mad leveler, and it's unnecessary. The mad leveler just lets you just play the game. This game's easy enough as is, even early game, as you can see. So the whole min-maxing thing, were those the people? I didn't even look. The whole min-maxing thing is just so unnecessary, and in my opinion, it hurts the game. I have nothing against people that like min-maxing. If you enjoy min-maxing, that's fine. There's no treasure back here. I've got no smoke for people who min-max. Everyone finds their enjoyment in other ways. But this game sucks. You have to, like... Your major and minor skills have to be skills that you don't use. And the skills you want to use, you just don't select. And I think that's just stupid. You should be selecting what you actually might want to use in the future at the very minimum. And it's never made sense to me that you're supposed to do the opposite to make the leveling work. Oblivion's is even worse, but... It's like unfixable, but Morrowind's at least you can kind of fix it. The mod, however, just makes it so that you don't have to think about it, and you can just play the... Get out of my way. And you can just play the game. You don't have to worry about any random crap. I need to talk to that dude and get this man up my ass. It's worth it, in my opinion. Alright, let's go hand this quest in. No thanks to you two. Dinoc. Dinoc. Findulane. Findulane. You are balding, my friend. Look at that hairline. Oh, it goes way back there. Oh boy. You got oh. Damn, bro. I'm sorry. I shouldn't be insulting you like that. I am truly sorry. 5 gone at least. That's nice. I did not mean to fall in the water. I think it's the first time I've ever fallen in the water like that. So I'm just doing a basic Fighters Guild run. Maybe I'll do a house. We'll see. I'm new to this whole streaming thing and just want to try it out. See if I like it or not. Thought it'd be fun to at least try. And Fighters Guild, really easy guild to try this on. Not a bad one whatsoever. There's he's stuck again. What's your name? Hole. You're stuck again, buddy. I'm telling you, that dude is cursed. He's always doing the weirdest shit. He's always doing something. Always. I'm also pretty sure in these crates there's like crap in here. I'm wrong. I thought there was like weapons and crap. No.
Can you ask your question quickly?
Hello, Adis. Adis. Fire Eye. But your eyes are blue. But, you know. Got some extra potions from a recent raid. Take these. They'll come in handy. Just tell me when you're ready for more orders. We have a contract from the Caldera Mining Company to kill 4 Telvanni agents. So this one, I'm gonna have to do a little bit of extra. A little bit of extra. Extra. We'll talk to Caius Casotes, I think. There's gonna be a bunch of agents I'm about to fight, so I may as well just be prepared. I think this is the guy that does like cocaine or something, if I remember right. Pretty sure he's like a cocaine addict. Let's see. Oh, yep. There it is.
Go ahead, stranger.
The good skooma pipe and the spoon. Oh, buddy. Oh, buddy. But he's ripped. If anyone can do cocaine, it's this guy. What? Yes, I am Caius Casotes. What do you mean? You were told to report to Caius Casotes. What are you talking about? So you say your name is Random Fighter. Yes, that is my name. Unfortunately, I did not think that through at all. And you've been told to report to me and deliver a package. Perhaps you'll let me look at it. No, yes. Yes, very interesting. So it says here the Emperor wants me to make you a novice in the blade, and that means you'll be following my orders. Are you ready to follow my orders, Random Fighter? I am. Good, welcome to the service, novice Random Fighter. Now you belong to the blade. For the Emperor's eyes and ears in the provinces, you can use my bed if you need a rest. But leave my personal stuff alone unless I say otherwise. I think that's him inviting me to have some cocaine, but I'll figure this out later. I'll talk to him on the DL. If you like, you can improve your modest skills with our blade trainers now, or if you're in a hurry, I can give you orders right away. But don't forget to visit the blade trainers. He's got a bunch of trainers around Balmora. They're always a good thing to go to if you need a little bit of training. Take your orders now. Money in this game is probably... I haven't played much Daggerfall and Arena, so I can't quite comment on that. But comparatively to Oblivion and Skyrim, I feel like money in this game is very important. It has a lot more weight to it. You can literally just train anything as long as you have the money. And it's crazy the type of shit you can do in this game. Money is just so good. And it is so important. Like, you can never have enough money in this game. When you think you have enough, you don't. Ever. You can always spend it somehow. Hasfat Antibolus. That feels like a Ligma thing. So the long and short of it with this guy, he'll tell us what we need to know, but we need to go to a ruin, a Dwemer ruin.
Yes.
There's I believe it's a puzzle box. Yeah, a Dwemer puzzle box. He's interested in that sort of shit. And you bring in that Dwemer puzzle box, and he will
Are you wounded?
pretty much just tell you the information you need to know. Nothing more, nothing less. This quest is kind of interesting. It's kind of like your first real, you follow the main quest line and don't do the Fighters Guild first or anything else. It's kind of your first real challenge you're gonna face. Multiple baddies. Not good stuff. I think these graphics are charming. They're old, but they're charming. We're gonna go up around this bend. There's this iconic wizard battle mage guy. I'm pretty sure Hasfat, if you talk to him and select the proper dialogue, I'm pretty sure if I remember correctly, he warned you about him. Someone does. I could be wrong. I think someone warned you about him. He's pretty iconic. If I remember correctly, did I just go the wrong way? No. Someone's a skeleton, and I think he uses lightning strikes. Yeah, he's iconic. If you aren't ready for this guy, he blows you up. He blows you away. He's a killer. Look at him. You got those goddamn cliff racers. Your day will come. Jude will come for you. Come at me. Come at the man with the banana on his head. I guess in this one, her head. I understand whenever someone says that. Oh! I was about to talk shit. Oh, I was about to talk shit. I almost did, and I didn't. I almost did, and I didn't. That would have been embarrassing. Excuse me. When you kill your master, the skeleton is so much more dangerous than he is. Sheesh, back that up. Oh, I got the fucking cliff racer on my ass too now. Come on, cliff racer. This is why no one likes cliff racers, though my fatigue is also low. Alright, well, I kind of wanted that. I wanted that plume that you dropped, buddy. The plume is worth money. Cliff racers are really annoying. I mean, I had low... Oh, no. Oh, no, don't kill me. Run. I had low fatigue, but they're just so iconic. Like, you always miss on them no matter what, and I don't know why. Like, that time I had low fatigue, so it does make sense. But it does seem like, look at all these torches. Like, it does seem like you miss randomly. I feel like whenever I need a torch, I don't need it. This is like the one time they actually give you torches, and after that, you can go fuck yourself. They never give you torches afterwards. There's a whole ruin back here, but I do not have the inventory. Like, what is this? Why do I have these on me? Where did I even get those from? I don't know. I pick up everything in this game. I'm an absolute loot whore, and I'm proud of it. Taste the fury of the banana. I've never really played like this before. I don't know. It is fairly cinematic. You can see how all this stuff is just increasing. Why am I red? Oh, it's my torch. That's a mad leveler going crazy. It's so nice. Isn't there a second dude? I could have sworn there was a second person. So I love these Dwemer ruins. I love they have so many trinkets and gems and like random, I guess they would count as trinkets, just like random like Dwemer stuff just laying around like this. Granted, I don't know what the weight, like these coins, 0.1 weight for 50 value is insane. You got the spear here. Like I love all this architecture. You don't really get this in other games. In Oblivion and Skyrim, you don't really get this cool architecture. In those games, it gets very samey, and you just get all this cool just stuff to look at. And then you always wonder. I think I'm in the right spot. You always wonder how it works. It's really cool stuff. Alright, don't mind me. I'll be going this way. Up a bit. You always see those comments about how hard Morrowind is. How you can't hit. And they always have like 0 fatigue. It's like, okay. Like, oh gee. Wonder why. Like this 50 weight and 100 value, like in my heyday, I absolutely would pick that up and just lug it back. I'm not gonna do it. But that is something I would absolutely do. That's not too bad. 4 weight for 20 gold. But a lot of these, you're gonna end up not really. I'll take that. A lot of these you're not really gonna end up selling for much anyway, especially with low mercantile. The puzzle box. It's always worth kind of looking around here. Fill out your inventory if you haven't. Especially with these crates, they're kind of random when you first search them. There we go. I kind of got screwed over on the coins this time around. I'll pick up some of these jugs along here. It's always worth just poking around in this game. You never really know what you're gonna find. Aside from the static stuff, of course. 8. Boss Credo. There are complaints about the inventory. Personally, I like the inventory. I should have picked up some scrolls. I didn't like Oblivion's UI, and I really hated Skyrim's UI. Big time. Big time hated that. This one is not as anywhere near as bad in my opinion, but it's still pretty bad. Especially when you get like a bunch of scrolls and you don't know what they do, so you have to look here and it's not fun. But I do prefer this, like you just have everything in one spot the entire time. You're not scrolling around looking everywhere. Things aren't being inappropriately categorized. Some games, they like to... I had this problem with Fallout 76. I don't mind that game at all, but one of its biggest issues... I remember, if I remember this correctly, like some like the food, the aid, the drink, stuff like that. My torch went out. They weren't categorized properly. So like, well, they were, but it took up a lot of space in your Pip-Boy, and so you had to scroll over multiple times, and it could really just be like one thing. And that always got to me. Like, that always really upset me. And this one is just like, it's just there. I never even use these tabs. Like, you have everything you need right here. I know they're different games and they're generations apart, but it really, I don't know. Sometimes I feel like games nowadays, they take a step backwards on some of their UI designs and just overall game designs in general. Sometimes you do just do it right. Like, this is obviously not perfect at all, but the fact you can move all these boxes around and like that and all that jazz, like, that's just incredible. It's weird to say that's incredible, but it really is. And identifying scrolls in this game sucks too. Like, you're not gonna know what, like, I don't know what these two scrolls are without looking here. And that's not a big deal right now, but in the future when you have 20 scrolls, 30 scrolls, a bunch of spells, just all sorts of stuff, this gets really clogged too, and then you're kind of just fucked at that point. Like, you either gotta take really good care of this right here, make sure you don't get too much going on, or you're gonna be overwhelmed by just all the options and choices that you have. I've seen some playthroughs of people going crazy on the spell department and scroll department, and then spending like a minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes searching for one scroll for a situation, using that scroll, going back, spending another few minutes searching for another scroll, and it's so much work. You really gotta keep on top of that. I don't mind the UI though. The UI really isn't all that bad. Especially if you use hotkeys. Oh, I gotta go to Kaya's. If you use hotkeys, if you hit F1, you can set something. So like my sword can be 1. So click that, inventory, sword. I don't know, like a lockpick if you wanted to. Let's do the apprentice. And then if you have to go to your inventory a lot for certain things, like if you switch out weapons, if you use a lockpick, you can kind of just hit 1 and 2 like this, 3, 4, 5, whatever you set it to. It's not too bad. It really cuts down on the UI issues because you're not switching constantly in your inventory. At that point, it's just scrolls. You can also put scrolls in, I think, spells, powers. It does help a lot. They all have their ups and downs, but I don't mind this whatsoever. Oh, that's right. I gotta go to that dude. That's why I went to the fire shield. Right. It could be a lot worse. It really could. Oblivion's, if I remember right, there were just like 50 different, like, not 50, but just a whole bunch of different ways you could like move throughout the menus in that game, and it was very irritating. I wouldn't know where I was half the time. That's a me thing, but it is still my fault, and it was still very annoying. Skyrim was a little bit better. I did like Skyrim, like, perfect. So I was looking for. Just let me take this drummer puzzle box, and I'll tell you what Kais will know about the 6th house and the Neverine by each person in the bottom. So he's gonna give you a key back to Arcand after you come back to him. I don't think I can just do that, can I? No.
Ah, well, what can I do?
So back to the whole Skyrim thing. I did like the 3D stuff they did with the the remake kind of does this with Oblivion, but with Skyrim you can kind of like see the item, which is kind of cool, but that's kind of the problem and why it took up so much space in the first place. I just think it's so unnecessary to take up that much space for a simple inventory and like some spells and food, and like you have to scroll down, you have to scroll all the way over. In this game, you just right click and you have everything right here. It can be really confusing too, but as long as you're on top of what you actually have in your inventory, it's not too bad. Everyone's gonna have their preference. But what you need. These notes are from Haspet and Tabolis. Excellent. I trust he didn't work you too hard for them. I'll look them over in more detail later, but now I have some new orders for you. I've glanced at Haspet and Tabolis' notes. They cover the Sixth South admirably, but not the Nervarine cult. Head on over to the Balmora Mages Guild. It's right next to the Balmora Fighters Guild. Get Sharngra Musgob to tell you what she knows about the Nervarine. She'll have some silly errand for you. Do what she asks and report back when she gives you the information. Silly errand, huh? I'm trying to remember.
Speak, traveler.
A lot of cool Easter eggs in this game. I can't remember if it was this tower. I'm probably not going to bother grabbing it. But I believe in this tower, I think it's this tower, there is a sword up here. Excuse me. With the part of me. Oh yeah, there is. You can always just like jump. Grab it like that if you want to. It's a really powerful sword. Sword of White Woe. I love Easter eggs like this. I'm not going to use it. It's not cheating, but it's cool that it's just like sitting up there, like a really powerful weapon. Oh, guys, trap me. A really powerful weapon just kind of like sitting up there. It's not. Games nowadays don't really do stuff like that. It's one of the things I really like about Morrowind. The way they lay items around just haphazardly wherever they want to. You could walk into some random Joe's place and they'll just have some weapon, armor, potion, anything. It's one of the things I love about this game. You never know what you're just gonna find. Just chilling. Chilling like a villain. Ooh, this is who I want. The errand is very simple. I need the skull of Lilvul Andrano. You'll find it in the Andrano ancestral tomb, but take care not to upset the natives. The Dummer have some peculiar, primitive prejudices. Oh my goodness, I cannot speak. Against necromancy, and take grave objection to unauthorized tomb visits. There's no special journeyman enchanter. There may be many skulls in the Andrano tomb, but you'll have no problem recognizing Lilvul's skull from the ritual marking. The tomb is south of Peligade, just off the road, just before you reach the fork where the road goes southwest towards Satanine and southeast of Vivek. You may need an enchanted blade. Some spirits are immune to normal weapons. Here, take this old short sword, and maybe these old scrolls will come in handy. I like this quest. I like this quest quite a lot. So she wants me to go to Peligade, tomb south of Peligade, just off the road. Oh boy, we're getting into the descriptors of directions in this game. This one's not too bad. Sometimes these NPCs can give some awful directions. There's... I won't talk about that yet. Just focus on the quest. I like this quest. It introduces immunity. I'm gonna try and sneak my way to Peligade. Some monsters can't be damaged with just normal weapons. They have to be enchanted to do damage, which is really cool. I love that. It's just, or you can use scrolls, use magic. I really like that. It's one of my favorite quests. Not the one of my favorites, but it is definitely a favorite. I just like the excuse me. I just like the detail. It's a really good introduction. I'm looking for some scrolls here. I would like to find Elm Civi. Divine Intervention's fine. I never have these memorized. I should probably also sell stuff while I'm here. Peligade, if I remember correctly, and I could be wrong, I think it has a temple shrine or something of that nature. It has some way to I can't remember if it's Elm Civi or if it's the, I think it's the Divine. I could be wrong. I feel like it's the Divine.
Speak.
I'm gonna go butter this guy up real quick before I do anything else or say anything else. This guy sells bullshit, by the way. Your weapons are not Daedric, my guy. He has like these enchanted, like, I mean, they are technically Daedric in a way, but not really. Like, what a scam. This one's not bad. Though I've never understood why this one's more expensive by so much. Like 125, 165, 9,000, and then 3,000. Granted, they have like an extra spell on them, but I don't know. It's, I guess the blades are a little bit stronger, but I don't know. It is such an extreme increase in price. But that's what I mean with this game. Like, I'm gonna just quickly spam him with money, the greedy bastard. You can spend so much money in this game so easily, and it's. I might hold on to those. I love using those acrobatic scrolls, but they're also really good money. I'll give him that. Fuck it. I'll give him an extra 30 gold. Make him love me. Take my clothing, belt, spear. Like, look at that. This guy is scamming me big time. I might keep that sword blade for now. Maybe not. Armor rating 5. Cheap restore health, fatigue, health. You never really know when you'll need stuff. I try to avoid training where I can.
Greetings to my good friend.
I don't know. Training's not bad. I like training. It gives money weight. It gives money a reason to exist, but I don't like using it all the time. I'm gonna go to St. and go to Peligade with one of these scrolls. It's fine. You can just make yourself way too overpowered. Like, look how much money I have right now. I could do some decent training with this, and it would be fair game, but it would also just be really overpowered. Now, if I'm guessing right, I should be able to use this Divine. Yeah. I don't remember what Peligade exactly has, or why the Divine goes here. I think it's an Akatosh thing, if I remember correctly, because they're in burials. I could be wrong. I might be wrong. But I know they have like a Divine thing going on with their religion, guild, whatever they got going on. So you can always go from Satanine to Pelagade with a divine scroll and just shortcut it. Going here is always a pain, and knowing that is very helpful. I've never actually shopped here before, ever. I don't know why. It's the first time for everything, I guess. $6,444. It is a lot more consistent for damage, but I'll ignore it for now. I like these stores. Like, it's just, you just don't really see it as much. I guess in the other games you do get that same thing. You do get that same thing. I'm wrong. You do get that same thing. But I will say in those games, where am I going before I keep talking? South Pelagade, just off the road, just before the fork. They do have their weapons and equipment and all that jazz on tables and stuff. But I feel like, and maybe I don't remember, I haven't actually played Skyrim in a long time. It's been a long time. I don't feel like they have really, really expensive stuff just sitting out. Oh dear God, don't fight me. Just sitting out like Morrowind does. Like Morrowind will just have like a random god weapon just sitting out on a counter in some random dude's house in a farm. But then in Skyrim it's usually just like iron swords and stuff like that. They usually don't have like the good shit. This is where you need your enchanted weapon. But I could be wrong. I haven't played Skyrim in a very long time. Same thing with Oblivion. Though I think Oblivion does that. I think it does have occasionally more expensive stuff. I think Morrowind was a little bit better about that though. And then you can make the decision if you want to go down. I want these pants, these shoes. You can make that decision on your own, and I really like that. I also like that you can strip these guys naked. Look at this. It's like Tarzan. So, for anyone who ever comes across... I forgot the skeleton was there. If you ever come across a bone walker, so that's just a lesser bone walker. I'm not sure if lesser bone walkers do this, but I know that regular bone walkers do. They will sap your strength and render you essentially immobile, because it'll render your strength to 0 and you're stuck, and you need like a restore strength or like a teleport or something like that. I don't know if lasers do that. I hope not. I didn't bring a restore strength. I really recommend getting restore strengths. I can't believe that skeleton did that to me. That's happened to me a few times where I guess I can't wear the shoes. I thought I could. Where I've come across a bone walker. Is there loot back here? We'll check that later. These shrines can help with that. I don't have these memorized at all, but you can't get to them. It's not like Skyrim where you can like limp your way to a shrine like this. So even if that was the case, it wouldn't really be all that helpful because it goes to 0. It will never come back without you essentially get soft locked in a way. It's kind of crazy. I don't know if lasers do that, but if you play this game and you're ever in a tomb, I'm gonna let the guy come over here. You should always bring a restore strength with you, or at least like some like emergency teleport. just in case. Because that stuff can really be deadly. Don't one-shot me. This guy's deadly too. That's always like one of the bigger things in Morrowind, since in the previous, I don't know if this is in Oblivion or not. I don't want to talk out of my ass. But in Skyrim, I remember you can limp your way back to town at least. You can't do that in Morrowind. You can't just like limp back to town. You're just done. You're just stuck. You're done. You should always have a restore strength on you, or anything that can just allow you to move again, so you can do something. Look at this guy blocking. Oh, in your settings, you should enable always use best attack. You don't have to. But this way you're always maximizing. Let me switch my short blade for some fun. This way you're always maximizing your damage. If you're the type of person that likes to... I've always found these voices to be so creepy. If you're the type of person that likes to like figure that stuff out on your own, you can. You kind of got like a... If you go like this, it won't do it. But if you don't always use best attack on, and you go like this, it'll do like a swipe, it'll do like a stab, and you can kind of just like figure out your own preference. I prefer having the option on, personally. I just think it's a little bit less you have to worry about. It's really what it comes down to. Some people make this game harder than it has to be, but if you want to make it harder, I think that's wonderful. But I don't like it when people don't give Morrowind a chance. Which way am I going? Just because they don't understand how the game ticks. And you should always be willing to give games like this a chance. Oh my god, that's pricey. And always use best attack is a really good way to squeeze out more damage. You'll watch that fatigue. You do those two things, you'll be very successful in this game, especially if you go down this route of a fighter. You will just be so much more successful. I'm pretty sure oh my god, he is. Oh Jesus Christ. He's doing the thing I'm worried about. So I have Adrenaline Rush. It's not a permanent fix, but it does fortify me. I am gonna restore my fatigue here because I'm very worried about this. So he's doing that thing where he lowers your strength. So for now, I'm fine, but he was lowering the amount that I could carry. Couldn't kill him. That's what I mean when I say you have to be really careful. Monsters like that will absolutely ruin your playthrough. Well, not your playthrough. But if you don't save very often, like, it's a very good idea to have a manual save. Sorry. Every once in a while. Look at these. I love these books so much. I'm not going to read them on stream, but they are a lot of fun to read. Manually saving every once in a while, just so that if something happens, like he just drains all of your strength and you can't move, at least you can go back a bit. But if you're always auto-saving, you're kind of just fucked, because it just oversaves the same save file. So if it's not a good save file, you can really hurt yourself. I've done it before in this game plenty of times, where I've auto-saved and just completely destroyed any chance of that playthrough working. And there's never another save because I just keep auto-saving. It's a bad habit that I'm breaking. My health is messed up. So resting in this game is really interesting. If you rest in town, you can't do the until healed thing. You only get the rest option, which only restores your fatigue. I don't think it restores your magicka. I think you need to do the until healed. But if you're out in the wilderness and you're hurt, or you need magicka and fatigue, you can do until healed. And until healed will just fully heal you. You do run into the chance of random encounters coming after you, like the Dark Brotherhood. That's really bad if you don't have that mod, or if you don't immediately go get that dealt with over at Ebonheart. So in this case, I can do until healed. Now normally it's for like health, magicka. Fatigue will always be restored when you rest, no matter what. I'm not gonna bother, but until healed is very powerful like that. I just realized I didn't bring the skull with me. I'm yapping too much. As you can tell, I'm kind of new to this. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm yapping too much and I forgot the skull. But resting is very useful. If I recall correctly, I think there's a sign that makes it so that you can't restore your magicka. I can't remember which sign it was. It's like, I think it's the one that gives you ×2 magicka. Is this a skull? Yeah, I walked right past it. Great, absolutely wonderful. It gives you ×2 magicka, but you can't restore your magicka through resting, I believe. Which sucks. Like, if you're out in the wild, you don't have magicka potions, you're out of magicka, and you try healing. You do the until heal in the wilderness, and that's one of the best buffs about magicka, because mages are so strong. Their limiting factor is their magicka, and if you can't restore your magicka whatsoever, I might run back to Balmora just because I can. Though I could also just do this. I'm gonna run back a little bit though first. If your limiting factor is your magicka, but if you go that sign, I can't remember which sign it was off the top of my head. I think it's the Atronach. It gives you ×2 magicka. You lose so much power. But there's a sign. It might be the Magician. Maybe. It gives you like, it's like ×1 or 1.5. But you can also still rest. But I think it's also the other negative. You get, I think it's like -50%. It might be straight magicka damage. I think it's magicka damage. I should be able to use this now. Yeah, always use these scrolls. These scrolls are so good. I'm just gonna stock up while I'm here. So like here, you can't rest now. Well, you can rest. You can only get your fatigue back. You can't get your health back or your magicka back, which is fine. You're in town. But imagine being a mage in this scenario. Let's say you don't have any magicka. You don't have magicka potions. And you rest out in the wilderness. You can do the until healed, but you won't get your magicka back. It's a real... I'm going to restore stuff. If you wait a full day, they restore their stock. It can be killer. And a lot of people who play this game for the first time, they'll go, I think it's the Atronach, and they completely screw themselves over. If they're not prepared, that can really hurt them big time. It's really, really bad, and it's really easy to mess up like that. Because you see that big bonus, that ×2 magicka, and it's beautiful. God's pissing on you and your mouth is open and you want it so badly. And you're really just being pissed on the whole time. You want to go the, I think it's the 1.5 or 1 multiplier. I can't remember. Don't go times 2. Times 2 is so bad, in my opinion. If you stay stocked up on potions, it's not the worst thing in the world if you stay stocked up on potions, magica potions. But you gotta stay stocked up. If you don't stay stocked up, you're done for. I've run into that problem. I've had no magica, and I'm out on the, I'm getting slaughtered. It's awful, and you have to run all the way back. It's so bad. This Ashland called believes the long-dead hero, the Nerevar, will be reborn to honor ancient promises to the tribes. According to legend, the prophesied Nerevarine will cast down the false gods of the Tribunal Temple, restore the traditional ancestor worship practiced by the Ashlanders, and drive all Outlanders from Morrowind. Both Temple and Empire outlawed the call, but it persists among the Ashlanders, who care little for Imperial or Temple law. Here, take this copy of my notes on the topic for Caius. Thank you very much. I love the story in this game. Well, yeah, I'll just leave it there. I love the story in this game. I love the whole Nerevarine prophecy. To my knowledge, there is no negotiate with this guy, Revere. There is no straight answer as to whether or not you are the Nerevar. It's always just been a big... It's always just been one big song and dance. I'll wait till I actually get to that part and explain a little bit more then. But it's one of my favorite aspects about this game. You don't really get told whether or not you are the Nerevar. It's kind of just like a, okay, have fun. You can pretend to be the Nerevar, I guess. Go away, leave us alone, sort of thing. Like, go play in the sand. Leave us alone. This is pretty much what it is. You technically meet the expectations of the Nerevar. You technically meet the requirements. Technically, will make you the Nerevar, I guess. Go away. But like, lots of people don't accept you as the Nerevar. Some people do. If I remember correctly, I think the tribe is just like, sure, whatever. You technically aren't the Nerevar, but we'll make you the Nerevar, I guess. I really like it. I'll go into the details some other time, but I really like it. I like the fact that there's no clear-cut answer. It's, you technically are the Nerevar, but you're not really the Nerevar. It's really weird. There is no real answer. You kind of have to come to your own conclusion once you go to the main quest yourself and read all the dialogue. These are Shard's notes on the Nerevar cult. Excellent. I'm promoting you to Blaine's apprentice, random fighter. Now give me some time to think how this fits in with the Emperor's plan for you. And I'd like to see you at a higher level of conditioning before I send you out again. So take some time to polish your skills and enhance your cover story with a little freelance adventuring. Then when you're at the level of performance I want to see, I'll have new orders for you. This is like old school writing. You don't really see this anymore. Go do some freelance adventuring, condition yourself. Like, they would never tell you this stuff ever. And it's like, this guy's literally just telling you to go fuck off. Go get stronger. You literally have to talk to him again, and then he'll give you more orders. Like,
I'm all yours. Go ahead.
does tell you though, when you're level 3 or higher, return to cat from orders. Yeah, like you're just too weak at this point. I'm almost leveled up. I need to visit a shrine too. Like you can see the problem. It doesn't go away. No matter how much you rest, you have to restore it in some way, shape, or form. And if you don't have those potions on you and you get stuck, you're just done. Like there's no you don't solve that situation like that anymore. It's just over. I am gonna go to this temple and restore that. You always want to carry something like that on you. Restore strength at least, just so that you're always prepared. You don't want to be caught lacking like that. It was a lesser that did that too. I think Raider Bone Rockers make it even worse. I think their spells are stronger. I think they drain your strength even faster. I don't think this guy sells them. No, he doesn't. I didn't think so. I don't think his equipment does. Oh, that's so expensive. No, I think someone does though. And I think they have shrines here somewhere. I mean, they want my money, so they better have shrines here. Ooh, I don't think I need any of these. I don't think I have any of these. I actually think that did something. I think all it did was give me a... I don't need any of these either. Surely someone here has a restore or something. Let's see. You don't want to use fortify. I've seen that mistake made. Someone who's new thinking that, and I don't blame them, especially if you're new to the game. Someone thinking that fortify strength working the same way as restore strength. I have seen that mistake. You don't want that. You want the restore potions. I don't know if this cheap one's good enough or not. Good enough. Let's see what endurance. It's a fair mistake to make. I don't judge. This game can be confusing. Just remember, you want restore, not fortify. Fortify's not bad. It's not bad at all. But you really, really want the restores, not the fortifies. Fortifies are fine for just like a temporary bulk or whatever you need them for. Something. Restores are what will actually save you. I suppose fortify could like temporarily save you, but it does go away. You are risking. It's not a guaranteed escape like restore is. You never want to take that risk. It's fine to have though. Why not? She wants me to deal with the Talvani agents. Let's think here. Got my long blade. Got that. I could probably kill them. I might need more potions in the future.
Speak, traveler.
Speaking of which, I believe someone here sells armor. Someone sells light armor that I need for my full set. There we go. No more banana helmet.
If I can help, I will, but don't
Look at
take
this.
too much time.
This is such a badass armor set for real. I am missing one thing though. I just realized. I am missing the greaves. There we go. Now we're decked out. Now we're decked out. Give myself some space here. I do got money burning a hole in my pocket. I might see if someone give me a little bit of long play training. I don't like doing a lot of training. Not a lot. I'm okay with like a tiny bit. Just to kind of round out what I'm going for here. Here we go. All right, you are so useful. Thank you. Thank you so much. Can you train me in Blockton? There we go. Now I can rest. Now I can demonstrate what the Mad Leveler actually does. This is exciting. Like genuinely exciting. I really like this mod. I believe there's a. Is there? I think there's a room over here I can rest in. I could also just go outside. I don't need to use a bed. Just go out to the wilderness. I do want to demonstrate this. This is really important. I think I'm still technically in the Balmora. At some point, I believe it's supposed to let me do until healed. I don't know when it actually counts itself as wilderness. There we go. Alright, so when you normally level up in Morrowind, these times ones, they can be times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And it depends on how much you use them. So if you're a fighter and you hit a lot, your strength has a chance to be 1 through 5, and you want it to be 5. You want it to be as strong as possible, right? You want to max it out right away. Excuse me. Your speed will go up. Just moving around. Simple. That's why I have a 1. Your intelligence goes up with magicka use. So fireballs, you know, anything like that. Any spells. Endurance, I believe, is just getting hit and wearing, I think it's medium armor? I can't remember if it's a specific armor type, but getting hit levels up your endurance. Willpower, I'm not gonna lie, I have no idea how to level up willpower, aside from just attributing this to it. I don't know what gives it to times 5. Affects your ability to resist magic and your maximum fatigue. It sounds like it's more like a magic thing. It might be more magic related, but I might be wrong. I rarely use this one anyway. Personality, that's like speechcraft, mercantile, stuff like that. Getting better prices. The more you sell, buy, stuff like that. Agility affects your ability to dodge and hit. That one's kind of an interesting one. Like it's kind of mixed. I believe getting hit increases your agility. Moving around, I think, also increases your agility. If I remember correctly. You have luck. All of these can be times 5 if you do the min-maxing in Morrowind. I'm doing the Mad Leveler. I'm not going to sit here and wait until I hit enough to get times 5, cast spells for times 5, run around enough for times 5, get hit enough for times 5, talk to people enough for times. It's a long, it takes forever. And it's not worth it. The Mad Leveler, you can see how it's already leveling some of these, because they're always rounded out when you start out. You see speed 77, 41 agility, and these two have already gone up on their own. It's great. It's wonderful. It's a lot less work to worry about, and you can just attribute 1 to what you want. So I'm playing a fighter. I'm gonna go strength. Speed is just gonna go up. Like, look at that thing. It's flying. I don't need that. I'll do endurance. I'm not using intelligence. So fatigue in this game is a big deal. You don't really need to level it up like this, in my opinion. Just use a potion. I think it's just better that way. It's probably better to get either agility or luck, or maybe even personality. I would go agility because it's dodges as well as your ability to hit targets in melee. And maximum fatigue, like there's just a lot wrapped up in agility. I think agility is really good. I think these three are the best for a fighter. If you're going a fighter, go those. Download the Mad Leveler mod on Nexus Mods. It's worth it. It's really, really worth it. It's a good mod, and I highly recommend it. I think it makes the game a lot more playable. Yeah, I really do. We should be level 3 now, I believe. Nope, you're level 2. Wonderful. Quite strong enough to deal with those South Bounty agents. Talbani. So Caldera is where we have to go for this next quest. Caldera is kind of an awkward place to get into. It's kind of like, if I recall correctly, it's kind of like over here. If I remember right, I believe it's in this area. Yeah, I think it's kind of like over here-ish. No, is it up here? It's in like a big crater. It might be there. To get to Caldera, that's actually really simple. You could just travel along the road, like it says. I prefer going through the Mages Guild. One of the nice parts about Morrowind is all the different ways you can travel.
What's this about?
So you go to Caldera, and you are here. Just like that. Yep, kind of in this area. So Caldera is really cool. It's just a big crater. It's kind of hard to show like right now. Can I do a quick fly by any chance? No. Wish I could. I can't remember what command it is. Anyway, it doesn't matter. I wanted to demonstrate it. It's just a big crater and it's really cool. You can kind of see like the sides rising up around in Caldera. It's really cool. It's just a big crater, and that's why I was pointing this out. That's kind of, it's not where it is, but it is a really cool little area. I really like it. So we're gonna go to these Talbani agents. Options, Talbani agents. North of the Caldera mine. Let's see here. Where are we going? This is the wrong way. Acrobatics. Is this the wrong way? I'm gonna brain fart. No, that's the right way. There's like a mountain shortcut I should be taking. Let's see here. I think it's over here somewhere. I'll follow the road. So this quest, this is where things kind of go off. It kind of goes off the rocker. So, I mean, I don't want to spoil anything, but it's an old game. These Telvanni agents are not really Telvanni agents. At least I don't think. Oh, what's up, man? You are marvelous. Look at him. Holy. He's prideful. What can I do for you? Hail and well met, stranger. As you can plainly see, I require some assistance. If you'd be kind enough to grant it, I need help finding the festering witch who has robbed me blind and left me for dead. A witch she had to be. I was on my way to Caldera when I met her. She was a stranger here like myself, and our conversation lightened the burden of travel. She was quite friendly, and well, you know, we set up camp together. But that night, she revealed the witch inside cast a spell on me, and I couldn't so much as blank soul everything, even my worn-out clothes. But most importantly, she took my prized axe, Cloud Cleaver. Join with me, stranger. Let's find her. Let's extract her entrails together. My man, you know I'm going to assist you. I mean, I do have more to do. There's a world-ending plague, essentially. I know you have bloodlust in you, stranger. I knew you had the bloodlust. I believe she still can't, where I left her up to the northwest. Though I could be wrong, as the spell disorientated me a bit. It did. You know this area better than me. Lead the way. This witch shall rue the day she met Hlormor Windsot. Northwest, huh? I mean, I guess I'll help this guy over there. I'm pretty sure I'm going the wrong way for Telvanni people anyway. He said northwest. Let's go this way. I was talking about something, and then I forgot what I was talking about because I just saw this marvelous gentleman just waiting for me. I lost my train of thought completely. I'm sorry about that. I don't remember what I was talking about. I can't think clearly with this man following me. Look at him. He's chasing me. You know where this witch is? Sir? Don't follow me like that. Please and thank you. I don't know if I've ever done his quest before. I don't remember him. Are you a witch? Who are you? Making a deal. Look, I'm just a poor merchant trying to make my way to Narmak with some trading goods. I could use an escort though. Since mine seems to have buggered off, if you'd be willing to take me there, I give you no issue. Although this is a dangerous trip, alright, I'll give you the boost of blinding speed. Although I'll be overpaying you back quite a bit. These boots are just... they're so good. I do want to get them just to demonstrate why they're so good. But I can't right now. I have this marvelous gentleman.
Want something? Now's the time to talk.
See, I thought this was the witch, because I don't remember the quest and where I'm supposed to go. I'll find her though. I promise. We'll see if we can find her. It's one of the things. Anyway, it's one of the things that irks me about this game is the lack of. I don't like the Skyrim. I don't know if you blame Skyrim, but I don't like the big quest arrow on compasses. Don't wear yourself out, my man. I need you in full power when we find that witch. I need your marvelous strength. I don't like the quest arrow, but I also don't like he tells me you need to go northwest, and then that's it. No name, no nothing. Like, who's this? Are you the witch?
Say your words.
Hey, you're not one of them town bosses, right? How about you help me, huh? I'll give you a present. You want to help? Sure you do. Good friend, look, those guys in Caldera, I think I did something bad, so they're looking for me. I'm too smart for them. Though, I can hide real good. My friend can help me. Maybe you can bring her a note to me and I can give you a present. Really, I don't trust this guy. I don't trust this guy whatsoever. Anyway. I'm more focused on that witch. So when it comes to the quest arrow, I think I'll just keep going northwest and hope for the best. In situations like this, where they don't really give you proper direction, and so it's like you kind of just wander. It's just I like the discovery process, but it's so easy to get lost when you're looking for one simple thing. Like just telling someone to go northwest. It's not really a good solution. I do like kind of just wandering. I don't know. Where'd my buddy go? Oh no, the witch got him. He was mine. There he is. Skyrim ruins discovery because you kind of just follow a path specifically. You're not really wandering. You're not looking in weird places. Like those rats I just killed, I probably wouldn't have killed them in Skyrim if they were there because I wouldn't have really wanted to go over there for any reason. I only looked over there because maybe the witch could have been over there. He's coming. It's... Look at that rat. Look, that's cinema right there. You're not a witch. But you have Morrowind, which is the opposite end of that extreme, where they tell you to go somewhere and then that's really it. You don't really get too much else. If you're lucky, you might find an NPC that might try and point you into a different direction. In my experience, this game, it doesn't do that great of a job at pointing you where you need to go. There's been many instances where an NPC tells me to go somewhere. Man, where's the switch at? And they straight up just give me the wrong direction. I remember doing this one quest. And I was given a very specific direction. And so I went in that direction. But it was the wrong direction. I can't remember which quest it was. But she told me to go one way. And I did. I couldn't find anything. I look it up online. Are you a witch? And then, as it turns out, I'm going the complete wrong direction. I think I've gone too far. I am looking this one up on my phone, I will admit it. I'm not gonna lie. Apparently she is... There's a parenthesis here. She's, strangely enough, located not too far away from another witch-troubled barbarian. It's not the person with the boots of blinding speed, was it? Was that the witch? I'm sorry. Who took damage? Did someone take damage or something? I think it's the one with the boots of blinding speed, but I'm gonna quickly... Something's happening. I don't know what is happening. Like someone's getting their ass beat, or there's something mad at me. There's bad music going on. Something's happening. Someone's getting their ass beat or something. Or there's like a little rat looking for me. Oh. Oh. Mr. Handsome. You are incredible. You are something else. Seems a bit chilly today, doesn't it? Sir, you give me the chills. I turned the corner and he's just beating the shit out of it. He's incredible. He's absolutely incredible. So I think she's a witch. I'm pretty convinced she's a witch. No, she's not the witch. Her name's Sophia. That's not Sophia, right? No. Allow me to just quickly look this up. I don't like looking up stuff, personally. But I am going to look this one up, just for the sake of my own sanity. All right. So if we go from here, follow the road like this, follow it up, go right. I think I need to take this right. Do I need to take this right? I feel like I need to take this right. I think that's where I went wrong. I think I went the wrong way. I think this was the short way. If this is the right way, then this is exactly what I'm talking about with how directions work in Morrowind. But let's see first before I go on a rant. Okay, yeah, so we found him. I can't really move it like I want to. He was kind of like here-ish. So we're here. Caldera's going this way. He would have been kind of like in that area. That's not really northwest, because I don't feel like it's really northwest of him. I feel like northwest would have been this way. It's just what I mean. Like, directions in this game can sometimes just be really confusing. He says to go northwest. You don't expect to go right immediately. You're supposed to go northwest. That is just me, but I feel like directions in this game can get really confusing sometimes, honestly. Cloud Cleaver. Oh, I don't think he's ready to get back at it quite yet. I can still see the rage burning in those tiny Nord eyes of his. However, if he meets me in 3 days at the Mage's Guild in Caldera, I'll return everything I have of his, but not a minute sooner. Tell him that is Sophia's offer. So, Mr. Holmore, I have an offer. I will not be waiting another 3 days to have me bloody axe when it is in the hands of that damned witch. Are you going to help me, friend, or are you believing the lies filling of that witch's face? I'm sure if I increased his disposition, I might be able to get him to side with me. Maybe. I don't want to do that. I don't like save scumming all that much. I sometimes do it, not too often. I believe Sophia, but I'm playing a fighter. And I'm gonna side with the handsome. Look at those pecs. Those pectorals. There's a lot of things to admire this man about.
How does it feel to know death?
It's unfortunate she's about to die, but I do think she's innocent. But I support the Nord.
I should have picked an easier approach.
Oh. Go, Nord, go. Well done. Well done, well done. I believe her, honestly. I wonder what happens if I just say goodbye. I feel like he would kill me. Do you think he would kill me? You have Cloud Cleaver, my friend. I would like it back. That is like the most passive-aggressive thing I've ever heard. Please give it back. I'm not going to kill you if you don't, I promise. Yes, let me hold it in my hands. Ah, my pretty, I miss you so. I feel like if I give it to him, he's going to kill me anyway. I feel like he's kind of like a crazy barbarian. Ah, thank you, friend. I know you're admiring the way I fought that old witch. Even with the aid of a sharp blade, I don't have any money or treasure to thank you for your help with. But I can give you a few pointers that will help you be stronger in a fight. I'm sorry for my terrible enunciations. They'll get better. Your strength has increased by 2. Look at that. Incredible. Thank you, Mr. Nord.
Don't press your luck.
I don't know where all his clothes went. Because I think he said he got robbed and lost everything to her, but it seems like she only really took his axe. I feel like that's one of the hints that he's insane. Because where is his clothes at, right? I came here those Talbani agents and I don't know why I went on this long. It was only long because I took the wrong turn. So like that's like the hint. I think he's crazy, but that's neither here nor there. I'm not digging into that. Excuse me. So she was over there. I met him kind of like over here. And this game, it just like just random shit happens sometimes. It's really cool. Like you just start randomly exploring. So like you kind of like meet him here-ish and he says to go northwest. So you look at the map and you go, okay, northwest like I did. But they expect you to go right. Well, you take this right, but you take another right. And I don't like that. I mean, most people just go that way. That's if you meet him here. I can't remember if you meet him or not. That's it. If you go that way. I don't know. It's not that big of a deal at all, but it's one of those things. Directions in this game can get really confusing. I played this game a lot. And even I get confused from time to time. It can be a really confusing game sometimes, but it's such a good game. You kind of just have to accept it. So you're supposed to go that way, but I always cut across here. And that's the thing, like, the Boots of Bunny Speed are over there. Then you have that other dude that's over there. Like, there's 2 more quests right there that I could do off the bat if I want to. Like, it's amazing just how much content there is when you just explore. I love this little mining town. So like these guys, if I remember correctly, I don't think they're actually Talbani agents. I can't remember. if I remember correctly, I believe this is where the Fighters Guild, it turns very political. And you kind of lose like the Fighters Guild meaning, because you're kind of just... So like when you bring up the Talbani
This is
agents,
going to be fun.
I don't think they're actually Talbani agents. I think when you tell him this, I could be wrong, I don't remember what the actual lore is. But when you tell him this, I'm pretty sure it's like him kind of being like you're working for that corrupt bitch back at Belmora. You gotta die now. It's like it's cool. It is cool because you don't really think about it at the time, and if you take a second to think about it, it's kind of like a big, like that's pretty awesome sort of thing. But the actual politics of the Fighters Guild, I'm gonna restore and get my power back. The actual politics of the Fighters Guild, I don't like it whatsoever. I like the Fighters Guild. Oh boy. I like the Fighters Guild. I'm using adrenaline rush here. And it sucks that it becomes very political. And it's not about fighting monsters. Even though I do think this is more Fighters Guild than any other Fighters Guild. Oblivion, at least you do fight some monsters, which is cool. I will give it to him. Like, you do get that nice feeling at the very beginning. But it is a short-lived feeling. It gets very political very quickly. I think Morrowind Fighters Guild is the better Fighters Guild at the end of the day. But it really is... It's not a fact. It's kind of just an opinion. You can kind of believe... You can believe whatever you want. Right? I don't want to carry too much. Let's do some exploring. I just don't like the politics. Like, I wish there was more, like, monster... Oh, don't need that. I just wish there was more, like, monster fighting. Going to people's houses and slaying beasts. There's a lot of cool, like, summonables, Daedra. A lot of cool things that you can fight in this game, and the fact that you don't really get to fight any of it in the Fighters Guild is kind of lame. It would be... I don't think I have a pro on me. It would be really cool to get sent on a quest where you fight a Daedra like that, like a Frost Atronach or a Flame Atronach or whatever. Oh, this is a good amulet. If you can get yourself the Mark and Recall spell, you can teleport to any specific place you want to. So I need Mark now. If I can get a Mark item or spell, I usually do that at the Merchant Rock Crab. It's a very powerful spell combo. It's very, very, very nice. I like it quite a bit. Let's see what we got here. Oh, we got some slaughterfish. At least not the octopus man. When I was a kid, the octopus man scared the ever living shit out of me. What we got down here? So sometimes it is worth going to this water and seeing what they have down here. Sometimes there's oysters. There could be treasure. I think there's a chest down here. You can find all sorts of good stuff. I don't really see much else. It's kind of hard to see stuff in Morrowind. There's a great spell. I can't remember what it is. It's like key detection or something like that. That allows you to like see stuff on your... It's really nice. It shows stuff on your mini map. And it shows you all this hidden stuff. I'm gonna end this stream when we get back to Fighters Guild. But I'm having a lot of fun. I'm probably gonna continue doing this, and I'm gonna get better at it. It's gonna be really weird and awkward for a while as I get used to it, and as I ramble. I don't want there to be dead air. But I need to get used to talking more, and because I'm a pretty quiet person, so I'm gonna get used to talking more and make it a little bit more entertaining like that. But this is a lot of fun. I just figured I'd do this while I play video games that I play. I have a schedule going. Figured why not? May as well. It's fun. I enjoy playing video games. The tech when you're jumping, if you're going up against something, like this is not a good example, but if you're going like up and you can jump like a lot in a very short amount of time. It's very efficient. It's not efficient. It's just strong. You gain levels very quickly.
I'm waiting.
It's good stuff. This is very good stuff. Take me to Balmora.
So what's this regarding?
What's this regarding? I don't think she has an accent. The way Balmora buildings look is really nice too. They're very, very nice. I never really noticed this. God, it's ugly. Alright.
Can you ask
Aegis Fire Eye.
I must be going.
You have more information on the Talbani agents I need to know. You got all four good that'll make some people at Caldera Mining Company very happy. Here's one to set them. The Caldera Mining Company pays well, and when you're ready for more orders, let me know. Those are the Talbani agents. I'm pretty sure they're not actually Talbani agents. Pretty sure they... I don't remember what the politics are. But I'm pretty sure they're not Talbani agents. And you went and assassinated, essentially, her enemy. I can't remember who it is at the end of the day, but... her enemy you went and assassinated, and it's really interesting. You should really dig into it if you're really interested in that sort of thing. There's a lot of lore behind it. It's good stuff. Right. Thank you for watching the stream. I'll definitely pick this up again very soon. Thank you.